I broke up with my fiancé and he says he'll call the police if I take our cat with me when I move. I am not the oop. Oop is you, that one human. I broke up with my fiancé and he says he'll call the police if I take our cat with me when I move. Originally posted to r. Legal advice. Trigger warning. Manipulation. Verbal abuse. Less than. Original post September 10, 2023. Me and my ex found a kitten in the backyard back in June. I have been paying for all of her food, litter, toys, and carrier. And I'll be paying for the vet appointment too in a week. For the entire time we've had her. I have proof and store receipts of me paying for all of her things. He hasn't paid a single cent for her. He never has money and has had 3 different jobs since we moved in together in March. I'm leaving him and he says I can't take her with me. He does not clean her litter or feed her and I have video proof. He also trashes the room and never cleans it. And I have video proof. If I left her with him she would be alone all day for 5 days a week. For the 2 days that he is home all he does is play video games all day. He says if I bring the cat with me when I move he will call the police. What can I do? Relevant comments. Expatanpa. Quality contributor. When he calls the police they are going to say this is a civil case. So take the cat. Don't tell him you are taking her. Just take her. He's trying to bully you. And the cat appears to be the one thing he thinks he can use to control you. Don't fall for it. About all he can legally do is sue you for the value of the cat. A stray kitten has little monetary value. Even if he did have a case for theft. Which he doesn't. I certainly wouldn't leave the cat with him and to hell with the consequences. Oop replied. I see. So there could be a court case in the future? Expatanpa. Small claims at most. If he did call the cops, they'd tell him, with maybe a straight face, but possibly not, that this is a civil matter. Do not leave the cat with him. Update September 16, 2023. So on my last post a lot of people had also mentioned that I should make sure I wouldn't be responsible for the lease when I move and maybe I should have explained the situation a little bit more. Me and my ex rented a room in a house. We have a live-in landlord who is pretty lax. And another roommate. He is very understanding and I would not have been responsible for the lease after moving out even if my ex did not pay. I also remember someone else asking how it was possible that I have proof of him not doing things. I basically had blog videos of the days and the timestamps of the litter box not being cleaned and me cleaning them up and text messages and videos of me having a conversation with him about how I'm the only one taking care of her and him admitting it on camera and in text. That was the proof that I had. Today my ex moved out. When I made my last post, he said he was going to stay and pay rent without me. But before the month was up, he decided to move back in with his parents. Today his whole family came to the house to take his things into a U-Haul. His father came at me cursing and yelling in my face, which I have videos of, and his mother came into the room and took my cat's cat tree that the landlord gifted to me. That's fine because I've already ordered the exact one and it's coming in a few days. They are insane people and I am glad to have them out of my life. The cat is with me. I took her to the vet the other day and got her vaccinations and got her chipped and registered in my name, and when my ex found out he was very mad, but he would not have been able to afford $581 charge anyway. My ex also said that he was going to take all of my things back that he bought for me when we first started dating, like my Xbox and my TV and my headset, but I flat out refused and I told him that I legally do not have to give those things back, and he did not try to fight me on those because he already has his own Xbox and TV and he wouldn't have room for double of everything anyway. So that was the update. I have my cat, I have all my things. And he is out of my life for good until I have to take him to court to fix the whole front bumper and hood of my car for crashing into a dining room table chair on the highway when I let him drive my car home from work. That's a whole other story. Thank you all for the advice. This is a repost sub IAM, not the oop. Her ex didn't want the cat, he just wanted to spite her. Awful guy. I'm glad she took the cat. I'm taking the cat, dumbass! Exclamation mark. Love this. Where cat pic? He doesn't want the cat. He just doesn't want her to have it. I would love to know the backstory of the breakup to understand why he is so vindictive. Wait, I want to hear the story about the car. Sigh. I love a happy ending, smiling face with tear. The ex sounds like a pathetic attempt at an emotional abuser. Where cat pics though? PSPSPSSPSPSP. My ex tried something similar. They just find the one thing they think they can control. I paid for everything for my cat. So no, he isn't going to keep them or have visitation rights. Fuck exes that try to use pets to control their leaving partner. What the hell are they doing with the cat tree now? Are they repurposing it? I scrolled back up to check the ages, but she didn't mention it. The Xbox seemed like a very big deal. They each had one. His father came at me cursing and yelling in my face. Yeah, because his man-child of a son had to move back in with him. I hope the landlord had the lock changed. You actually have legal standing if you can provide all the receipts from the vet. Jennifer Coolidge voice. I'm taking the cat. Dumbass. Happy about OP's happy ending. Single quote. And that she gets to keep the TV too. Until I have to take him to court to fix the whole front bumper and hood of my car for crashing into a dining room table chair on the highway. How? Did he crash into a dining room chair? On a highway? That's a whole other story. And I really want to hear it. LMAO. Am so glad OP also went ahead and got the kitten chipped too. I hope they no longer have access to the house. Locks changed? BC folks like this don't really have strong moral compasses and would probably come back and steal kitten just to be spiteful. Also would love to understand how you collide with a dining room chair on the highway. I'm sure it's something mundane like it fell off of a truck in front of you. But until that's confirmed, I'm free to imagine much more offbeat versions. Dad is pissed because his loser son is back in his basement. Wait, I want the whole other story. How the heck did he crash into a dining room table chair on the highway? Oop got the cat. Emo. She got the best thing out of that relationship. Good for her. Good riddance. He sounds terrible. OP might want to ask the landlord to change the locks. He sounds a bit unhinged, and you never know if he has a copy of the key or got one made.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.